Okay, well, um, guess we started here. Let's see. It's going to show up on my. No, it's not. It says it's offline. I'm using a different interface. This stream is offline. Oh, come on, you can't be telling. Okay, here we go. I don't think I need to use. Go to my event page, live control room. With an OK stream. Sort of. Okay. Categories of discrete highlights. Fine. Okay, we're being a pain. Let's see how this is working. Think. Well, here. That's not looking too good. I will go over to let's go over to our channel page. Don't know how well this is going to work. I'm trying to monitor the channel. Streaming. Here we go. Project work tonight. Live. I'm seeing the black window. Total darkness. That's not cool. Okay. Go kill the sound. I don't need to have sound. Just need to make sure that my. Oh, yes, there is a chat. Okay, hello. Okay, I said hello. There's one watching now, and I'm the only one watching. Okay, my chat works. Okay, I will continue to do my thing because we don't have. Just working on a project where make a wall hanging using reactive glass. Yeah, that'll work. And what we're experimenting with is trying to do something that's a bit more mosaic in the spirit of your traditional mosaic. And I decided to use a standard grout because once you get the stuff glued on and the grout hardens, this is just, it's stable, no flex in it at all. So especially be stable when I actually put it in a picture frame. It's just a sample piece, a test piece, test bed. So I'll try different different things out. Here I use just regular sanded caulk, siliconized caulk, and that turned out to be a little bit more of a pain to work with than I thought, especially if I got stuff where it's all sort of 3D, so to speak, rather than just fused flat like this piece. So anyway, I'm making a bigger one. So I've been experimenting with reactive glass. A couple of test pieces here. You can see them. Too shiny. You can see them okay, I think. But yeah, I don't know. Just kind of trying something new, and I don't know what to expect. Oh, didn't have any visitors at all, so let's see. And I need to get my paper towels. Here. Move them. Get a couple of them. Cleaning, stuff like that. Something here. Okay. Water rather than alcohol. Had a bit of a coffee spill. Ah, yes, old-fashioned water will do the trick to get coffee off my. I need to think about what I'm doing here. I've got a piece of acrylic. Once I get all my glass pieces fused together, it's gonna glue the mold down using E6000. And I chose acrylic over quarter-inch cement board just because of weight considerations, and just thought it would be more stable. Yeah, what I did would be more stable than trying to use some other lightweight material like plywood, which I've heard you can use too. But I wanted something that would be not much flex in this here. But once I get all my glass pieces on there, there'll be no flex at all. And since it's acrylic, it's thermally stable, and so it'll be safe to use a standard grout, sand-based grout on there. But I just need to think a little bit more about how I'm doing. Kind of have an idea of what I want to do. I'm going to use some these tiles I fused already is kind of filler. But I'm gonna. Okay, just checking volume level here. So I'm not going to use these tiles, this particular piece. I'm just kind of trying to plot things out of how I want to put this together. So I'm thinking of having a piece of what do you call it? Oh, what's the name of this? Reactive glass, opal, white opalescent, up in this corner, and then some separator there, fused glass separator, using them sort of modelized stained glass. Shoot, that's right. Glass again is fusible. Never mind. I'm thinking about something else. So just want to make sure I'm not going to screw myself over with what I'm trying to do. I thought here, if you attempt to do a traditional style mosaic, then I've got some pattern glass in COE 96 and some in COE 90, and this is a way I can mix them all together in one picture, because I'm not trying to fuse COE 90 and COE 96 together. There's like separate units here. So yeah, but I just got to make sure that the glass I bought, I'm pretty sure it's all COE 96. I have to go take a look at my orders again, because I don't want to try to, because in order to do a full fuse on all these pieces that I want to include on here, I'm going to have to make sure, I'm not combining a piece of stained glass, which may be more, may have a COA float glass rather than bullseye or spectrum glass. So that would not, probably wouldn't work too well. Okay, got that there. Nice little separators here, the white piece here. Cut this 2 inches. These into 2-inch strips here. And oh yeah, I think this will come out. So these will kind of border the reactive glass. We'll kind of border this area here, and I'm not sure what I'm going to put in here. I mean, it'll certainly be colorful. That's what I have in mind. So I think that's pretty much it. And yeah, so if you're looking at my channel for wild chills and thrills, it's probably not the one to be at. It's going to be pretty laid back. Okay, yeah. To cut this. Maybe do I need to do this 2 inches on the side? I'm trying to make it do with what I have here. Since I'm kind of doing all this from scratch, I could probably make these 2.5 inches wide. Make use of this. Yeah, I think 2 inches is a good size. So cut this down. A little bit of left over here. Move this out of the way. That's another thing I gotta be mindful of, is keeping my reactive glasses separate from what I would call regular glasses. So one viewer there, but absolutely. Shoot, I didn't want to do that. Okay. According to my little computer, well, keeps 0 viewers, 1 viewer, 0 viewers, keeps jumping up and down. I kind of wonder whether is that just me, because I'm kind of monitoring it on a different tablet. So I wonder whether that 1 viewer is me, just kind of cutting in and out. But I'll get this stuff out of here. A little bit more room. Get this out of the way. I'm gonna have some float glass now. It's the actual glass from the picture frame that I'm using. Here, this is going there. So I don't want to put all of these fused glass pieces onto another piece of glass, just because, you know, that glass cracks and then whatever's on top of it's going to crack too. That's not too good. That's not too much fun. So let me get my okay. Well, I think okay, here we go. All right. I think we're still streaming. Okay. Let me move this. Shoot. That's not cool. Potential for breakage. I don't want to do that. This reactive glass is not cheap. But yeah, no viewers. I mean, I think I might have a share of viewers tonight. I want to cut 2-inch strips. Close enough. Doesn't have to be. Two. Two. Okay. Now we have the ferrets going on. Okay, it's a little bit warmer down here than I thought. I picked up a little space heater tonight because my little work area here is right in front of basement window. And so it could get a little bit chilly. But surprisingly, get this out of the way. Right on the top of my head. Let's see, yeah, maybe I'll do this. setup. These will be set on top of some cheap white glass. Make them, actually, no, I was going to do 2mm thin glass. So when I add more details on top, the volume sort of be close to 6mm worth of glass. That's kind of a guesstimate. This is also kind of an experiment too. It was the first time kind of doing things this way. So I suppose you could argue maybe I should try this all out on cheap glass before I do more expensive stuff. But throwing caution to the wind here. Go. I'm going to cut two 2-inch squares of this reactive white opal. There. Okay. Got my border pieces here. Let's move this stuff over here. Yeah, we'll do that. Go back. Storage rack. These two. Boy, it's gonna be interesting trying to keep track of all this shit. Let's see, where am I? Ah, here. Let's kind of lay this stuff out. That there. Okay. Get this out. I need to do it again, but okay, now I'm looking for something. Okay, here we go. All right. These are gonna serve as kind of borders around here. White reactive glass. So I'm kind of thinking of doing sort of trellis-like in here. Something like that. Then up in here, keep these fairly sparse. And what I'm thinking of doing is using silver foil because this gives a nice sort of reddish colored edge. Dang, I wish my upload video looked better. Based on the information on the YouTube site, it almost seems like you can get better results with using a separate encoder, one specialized for actually encoding for streaming. I'm using Google Hangouts to stream, and quality of their streaming may not be quite as good. So anyway, I've got shoot. Let's see how much of a lip I need to keep this away a quarter. Oh boy, it's almost like about a quarter of an inch. 3/16, 7/32, my guess. Okay. So I got to offset this by at least that much, and then a little bit, because I think I want to try to put grout on the outside. So actually, do almost, gosh, maybe 3/8 of an inch. That much. Offset it that much. When I actually glue these pieces down, obviously, when I do a full fuse, it's all going to shrink some. I think this will work where I put some sort of colored glass in here, here, and here. And let's see, I'm trying to arrange this a little bit. It's actually, I was thinking of doing a series of 2-inch tiles and some sort of cosmic psychedelic design, but I have to kind of see what's going to work best. These close together. Okay. I shouldn't worry about the fact that this isn't quite fitting the way I want, just because I'm going to be making these tiles from scratch, so I can make whatever size I want and then fuse them, you know. So I didn't like that. So if you're I think what I'm doing is boring you out of your skull, then probably other channels that would be more interesting. I was watching a guy play Fallout on Twitch for a while. Facebook friend plays Fallout. And it's interesting, interesting game. Okay. Let's try to get an idea of what's going to fit in this space. It's going to look right. Okay. Actually, I'm almost thinking I should have move this. Used a bigger, what we'll call it, bigger picture frame. So, I'm thinking I should have done. But I'm just kind of playing around, just trying to arrange things and see what's going to work and it's not going to work. I'll just cram this all together. I'm going to have to design this in a way that there's space between the pieces, but and there is a reason why I'm trying this approach, more, I don't know, traditional mosaic. Okay, I'm going to have to think about that. Part of the problem is with using fused glass tiles, and I've been putting together wall hangings using the copper foil, the Tiffany method. And in order to get really good, clean, tight lines like I see in some of these videos on YouTube, we've got these master craftsmen just soldering this stuff together, and it's all nice and tight and perfect, and it's kind of like tongue-waggingly gorgeous. I like the idea of using embedding tiles, fused glass tiles, because I can make whatever the heck I want, make it whatever size I want, you know. So problem is when you fuse, even when you do a tack fuse, you kind of lose your precision as far as trying to get pieces of glass to fit together tightly. And then I know I can hit the grinder and stuff like that, but get these flawless scoring lines. You know, a piece like this could just takes forever. You know, try to get. So maybe I'm trying to take a lazy man's approach to this and just saying, well, screw it. You know, if I don't worry about precision, and then, you know, I'm not worried about sewing it together. I could do a more traditional mosaic where I make my own mosaic pieces and grout them together. You know, I mean, glue them on an acrylic back and throw grout in there, and I don't have to worry about precision or having ugly blobs of solder or ugly pools of solder all over the place. And this way I can be a little bit, still, you know, make my patterns, still make my designs, but essentially have the luxury of being a little bit sloppy, you know, because if you're grouting in a traditional mosaic, you don't necessarily expect all the lines to be even or fit together neatly. So it kind of, I think it would save some time and give something that's aesthetically pleasing as well. I mean, I think the thing is, it kind of falls apart. That whole idea kind of falls apart when I use these kind of tiles, because when I see folks grouting mosaics on YouTube, they're all flat. The tiles are all flat. The stone, the chipped pieces of stone are all flat. And so, you know, you grout it, you just slop it on, you just wipe it on and then sponge it off, and that's it. Here it's a bit more problematic with these kind of tiles. I mean, these I'm going to have to use the Tiffany method on, because my experiments so far in trying to use grout on these kind of tiles where I just do a tack fuse, it's pretty messy, you know, it's pretty messy trying to clean all this stuff off, you know. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to work with it some more. I'm just trying to get an idea of what I want here. I already have an idea of how I'm gonna handle this. This is gonna be kind of border here, frame this part, but I don't know. How do I do this? I think that'll be the right size. What would be the right size to make these little spacers here? Let's do that out. Order out before I start messing with this other stuff. Would like to have all this spacers here be more or less the same size. I'm not sure how well it's going to work. So I have about a quarter of an inch in. I do like finish a quarter of an inch in the edge. Yes, I'm actually thinking I could leave an eighth of an inch roughly between each piece. That's 5/8, 3/8. 2. Yeah, this is definitely going to be an experiment, folks. 16, 3/8. Yeah, okay. So I got to keep in mind that these little pieces here are going to shrink too a little bit when I do a full fuse. And I hear a daughter coming in, so I am stepping away for a few minutes. I'll be back. Hello. I'm doing all right. Back. Sorry about that. Well, one viewer hung in there. At least, yeah. Sorry about that. My daughter stopped by and it took a little bit longer for us to visit. So, anyway. Plug in my tablet since I'm kind of using that as a monitoring device. And on this on streaming, the whole time is sucking the battery down like crazy. So my bearings here. Again, I apologize for stepping away when my daughter stopped in. Okay. Back. Just don't know what I want to do here. Not sure if I want to do the see about something in a different size. So yeah. Okay. Find a piece that's this here. A piece of reactive glass. I don't want to do all reactive glass. This stuff is expensive. I'm kind of using this as a placeholder for now. I'm going to use a whole big piece of reactive glass. I want to have a very clear idea of what the heck I'm doing. This stuff's all expensive. Let's see. It's over here. Some stuff I can play with here. Oh, I wonder if I could. Do something with Ceiling 96. This could be kind of fun. Oops. Oh, I got something. Message or something. I'm not sure what I got. Okay, closed. Thank you. Battery cover is closed. Shut up. Okay. Okay. Well, all right. It's fine. Nothing too significant. Okay, good. And I posted on Twitter link. Right. Yeah. But you know, I'm not sure if I want to do something that is going to be too out there in terms of style, because it seems designs and patterns on reactive glass seem to be, at least the ones I've seen, seem to be a bit more subdued. Think about this. Back on it. Let me do the next thing. Let me cut these pieces here. Let me get those on there. Decide when I got that done. Not sure exactly what color I'm going to use. I want something a bit darker to offset the lightness, contrast the light colors. This actually is going to be pretty nice. This green, what's the term for it? It's kind of glass. It's got the sparkly in it. I can't think of the name. The correct name escapes out when I got this nice swirly stuff too. But since I'm using small pieces, I want to have something that's got a tight pattern. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to use this color spacers at least here. Yeah. So get this stuff out of the way. Out of the way. I'm gonna mix up. This is COE 90. The glass I had up here was COE 96, and they don't mix together too well. Don't mix together. Oh yeah, I think this is a pain in the butt to cut. And that's why I've got this jagged edge here. I have to be careful. Okay. Okay, I got this. You're a critter getting into something she shouldn't. Thought I heard the sound of a dog raiding the trash. Fun. Get this done. Nice. Clean. I'll use this for other projects. Right here. Look, boss, the cloud is falling. It's from Denver.
Denver. Depot.
Uh,
Call from Denver. Depot.
politics. Bet you that's what it's all about. Politics. Blood-sucking leeches. Okay. Do slightly less than 3/8. Yeah, 3/8. I'll just put 3. Yeah. A hair less than 3/8. Okay. Yeah, people keep coming off and on the stream, so it'll work. Here. Machine grinding. I want these 2 inches. So put this up against there. Let me see what we got here. Okay. Small scrap jar. Put this back this way. 2 for now. Let's get this all arranged again. Oh yeah, this will work. This will work nice, I think. Yeah. too. Oh yeah, push this closer. Match. Yeah, this will work. Nice. Okay, I've got my border pieces. My border for this. And the sound of a dog paying a visit. Maybe she'll chill and go to sleep. I'm not going to go to sleep. I also wanted to do, I also got some glass. So I was selling these at a garage sale, real cheap. I kind of wanted to do something with this. Maybe. Let's play around. Colors. See a nice thing. Something chew. Just play around with this. All I'm doing, playing around tonight, trying to figure out what I want to do. Colors close to each other. I don't know. Still like the idea of doing something with squares. I'm sure what. Exactly thrill me, but so what maybe an inch and a half on the side rather than 2 inches. The space that I have here. About, oh, 8 1/4. So if I were to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have to go let the dog out. She's kind of pacing back and forth upstairs. It's not a terribly good sign when she does that. Do what uniform? I wonder if I see it's going to do something that maybe more with mosaic like. So I've got these square, not square, but pieces there. So I kind of wonder whether we do any good. It has something that looks like it's more traditional mosaic, random, looks like shattered here. Piece of paper. Piece of paper. I need a blank piece of paper. Oh, is that it? Is that it? Yes. So, cut square that, and got this here. So I kind of cut something over there. But in this space, have with that. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, we don't necessarily have to have straight lines. Could go curve. Something like that. Obviously, there'd be a bit more of a gap between the pieces, but then I would decorate the shard using dichroic and millefiori and whatever I can throw at it. And the fact that after a full fuse, all these pieces will be rounded wouldn't be any big deal. Just be gluing on here and then grouting them all. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking this idea better. I think having like squares or rectangles or things, would be like too uniform. I don't know. It would be colorful, but this kind of breaks it up. Because this kind of acts as the frame around that. And here it's just sort of fragments, so to speak. Yeah. I think I'll use this approach. What I need to do, shoot. See how heavy a marker is going to make. Yeah, I'm going to have to draw lines with heavy marker because I really do want gaps between the piece. So what I would do is I would just cut my templates out along the inside line. So that will leave me with pieces that are, see, I'm thinking, I don't think I even need to double draw the lines in here, just single. That gives me about 1/8 of an inch. And I cut my templates out, because everything's going to shrink. Everything's going to shrink. Or depending upon how much glass I put on, it might expand. I might have to do some grinding. I don't know. Oh, this is new territory. I'm trying something new, so I don't know how the hell it's going to come out, but we'll see. And people keep stopping in and leaving. Oh, one viewer again. Either that or I'm monitoring this thing from another tablet. So I'm thinking, man, would it count my viewing as a viewer? I don't know. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have gone, darn it. Not long enough. On the short side, this is okay. This is actually okay too. This piece, I don't know, just came out shorter. I'll recut this one. But too short. There, that's fine. Fix it later. Yeah, this one's too short. And, yeah, I'll take care of that later. So, oh, okay. Side culture board, put in here. Mostly 3/8 of an inch. Yeah, 3/8 of an inch in. That 3/8. 3/8. Leave an 1/8 inch there. So we need 6. One, two, three, 4, 5, and 3/4. So the template is going to be 5 3/4 of an inch wide, and oh, write this down. 5 3/4 wide. And here. Okay, so we got shoot. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Okay, 8 1/8, 5 3/4, 8 1/8. Template out. And I'll use a cardstock for my template pieces. That should work. One thing I got to do is I cut this acrylic out last night and then never bothered to measure it. Oh boy, just a little bit too big. Not bad. Not bad at all. I can fix it. Nothing that a good file can't take care of. Of course, begs a bigger question. Where are my good files? Shoot. Files, where are they? Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, let me see if I can take a moment and find the file. This isn't going to take too much. All right, I'm not the most organized human being in the world. So, couldn't find a file, but I did find a piece of belt sander. So, I'm going to just edge off here. Here. Okay. Nice. This might fit, but it doesn't grab, it doesn't catch. Jiggle around too much. Yeah, I think this will work. Yep. Not bad. All right, that'll work. Oops. Okay, let me cut, get some cardstock. Scissors here. Yeah, okay. See, I wonder if I can, I'll have to see if I can actually edit this video, because I got about a 15-minute gap in there where nothing's happening. I'm just talking to my daughter. So YouTube editing tools will enable me to cut this out. I may as well keep it. Might bore the crap out of everybody, but anyway, we're back. Well, I thought I was almost screwed for a second because I couldn't find any cardstock. That's all I found left. So, doing a clandestine operation and taking it all. Okay. Go out and make a purchase, but this will last me for a while. I hear the pitter patter of a skittish dog. Question is she going to lie down in her designated spot, or is she going to come mooching for affection? Hey Mia, you want puppy? You want, here, say hi to the internet. Say hi to the internet. Yeah, you're famous now. You're going to be on the World Wide Web. You want to go, what do you want, girl? What do you want, puppy? What do you want? You want to go outside, Mia? 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 Want to go outside? She does. Take care of her. Take care of her. Get this back focused. I'll be back in just a moment. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Want to go. I think I'm gonna, let me just get this piece measured and cut out. I think call it a night on the live stream. Just because We'll take a look at kind of a video YouTube created. Here's my background. It's flat. What kind of a video YouTube created and how much control I have over editing online. Let's see, 575. Quarters. Okay. And 8 1/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Okay. There we go. Got my template in. I don't think this will work. Pretty slack. So it's going to be interesting how this all turns out. These pieces here too. This one can be cut. That's too short. It's too short. I'm sure what happened there. All right. Grind these down a little bit. This is just kind of set really nice. I'm going to move this over. Here. Oops. Okay. Yeah, it's got to come down. And bring it down a little bit. The thing is, he's going to shrink too. Yeah, this is an experiment. It's definitely an experiment for me. behind here. So I'll draw a pattern on here and cut pieces out, then cut the glass out. For 2 pieces of glass, I gotta cut the white glass. This is going to be plain white glass. It's not going to be reactive. Then lay it on top of this. I get a total of 5 millimeters. I'm going to put other pieces of glass on there, dichroic, Fiore, whatever I think of. Then if I fuse that on top, it should all kind of roughly come out to be do a full fuse, roughly 6 millimeters. It's probably going to have some shrinkage and look fatter in spots, but I don't know. In some ways, I don't have nearly as much control over what's going on. And if I had tried doing a regular Tiffany style piece, I can cut the glass to size more precisely, not thinner joints, but it's going to be more kind of mosaic style, except with fused glass tiles rather than the traditional stone tiles. So, well, I think that's it for the stream tonight. YouTube's going to save this thing, so I'll have to do some editing. Watching, it's kind of hard to tell. So I keep having one viewer cut in and out, and I would think that either that's me because I'm monitoring the stream in another device here, or people are channel surfing and just popping in and out, so yeah. I think that's it for now. Nighty night.